Not even 24 hours ago was the finale of Dragon Ball Super. It went on for 131 episodes. It is actually the second shortest version of any Dragon Ball iteration. I believe DBZ was 291, and then Kai was reduced to 160. The OG Dragon Ball was 153, and so the only anime of Dragon Ball that is shorter than Super is GT with 64 episodes. But anyways, overall, it was such an amazing show. It brought back Dragon Ball into my life once again, because back when I was a kid, I went through and I watched all of Dragon Ball Z, almost all of Dragon Ball, read the mangas many times, watched all the fights of GT, but not GT as a whole, and then I would play the games, and once it got to the point where there was nothing new, I had seen all of the movies several times, and I was like, nothing new, I'll just move on to something else. And while I had always loved Dragon Ball, and it was one of my favorite things, Super is what brought me back into liking Dragon Ball so much, loving Dragon Ball so much, that I even made a YouTube channel that had to do with Dragon Ball. Guys, that's how I think Super is so amazing. It got me back into Dragon Ball as a fan once again. I know that happened for a lot of people as well, but overall, 131 episodes, it was amazing. We got new transformations, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Rage, Mastered Ultra Instinct Omen, brand new characters, some new villains. We got Gods of Destruction, Gods of Creation, Angels, Zeno, the Grand Priest, Zeno's Bodyguards, 12 universes with their own Gods of Destructions. They're just completely different universes. There's like no connections between the two. A guy so strong like Jiren that blinks away a spirit bomb. It was amazing. But anyways, Dragon Ball Super 131 was so amazing. It ended perfectly, in my opinion, with the team up of Goku, Frieza, Android 17 defeating a weakened Jiren. Now, of course, the three of them are all very weak in themselves. In fact, Goku could barely even go Super Saiyan, as when he did try and go Super Saiyan against Jiren, it was just flickering from his base to Super Saiyan. But still, they defeated him, but they defeated him with both Goku and Frieza getting eliminated themselves, which led to Android 17 being the last one on the Tournament of Power stage, where he wished for all universes to be wished back. Now guys, this does not just mean, if we take the wish literally, it does not mean that he wished back for all the universes that participated in the tournament. The wish was all universes that have been erased to be brought back, to be restored. Guys, what does that mean? That universes 13 through 18, the 6 universes that had been erased by Zeno previously, should theoretically become back as well. Now, I know you might say, well, that's what just Android 17 asked for. Maybe the Grand Priest did the wish so that it fit, so that it only brought back the tournament contending universes. But according to the dub on Verve, that's not true, because if you watch the subtitles of that, you can see that the God language is actually just the words backwards. Now, if you actually read it, Grand Priest makes the same exact wish that Android 17 wants for all the universes to be restored, which should mean universes 13 through 18. Now, prior to this, even if none of the universes were wished back, it was just Universe 7 and then the other universes that were exempt, that still left a lot of new content that can be made after the Tournament of Power. I mean, 4 whole new universes that could be story done with that. I mean, new characters from that universe, but bringing back alone all the universes, that there's 12. Now, I know we've met the Gods of Destructions, the Gods of Creation, and the Angels of all the universes, and then 10 fighters from those universes, but we don't really fully know any of those universes. That brings a lot to do, and the fact that there could be a potential another 6 universes means, holy crap, there is a lot that can be done with a continuation of Dragon Ball Super. There's a plethora, like there could be hundreds, thousands of things they could do with having 18 universes and potentially 6 new Gods of Destructions, 6 new Angels, 6 new Supreme Kais. I mean, there's so much that can be done here. And so I like that they did that, and that works out for me. You'll know why that works out for me in the future. I'm not going to explain why, but I do have a huge announcement for you that'll be coming out in the next few weeks. But anyways, now we get to see all the universes are wished back. Of course, it doesn't show anything of 13 through 18, just all the ones that participated. But still, it was so cool to see everybody back. How Jiren was interested in fighting Goku again, which I guess gives me a little bit more interest into Jiren's character, that he's willing to change his personality and he does want to go fight Goku again. And the way that it ended after the first post-credit scene, or I guess after the first credits, it was the first post-credit scene, it was Frieza going back to his empire and he was ready to rule. And what I really hope doesn't happen is that Frieza is the villain again in the next Dragon Ball continuation. Now, if he's a villain at some point in the next Dragon Ball continuation, I'm fine with that. But if he's the very next villain, I'm going to be annoyed because he's already been a villain many times. If he's like the next villain after the next villain, I'm still going to be annoyed. We need a couple villains before we bring back Frieza once again, especially after, since he was in the Tournament of Power, he was in essentially 30+ episodes in Dragon Ball Super, just in the Tournament of Power alone, let alone the revival of F-Arc. Anyway, so like now we get the amazing standoff of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, Goku says he can't use Ultra Instinct, but I think that just means he can't use it because he hasn't been pushed to needing to use it, because that's what happened every other time he used it. First against Jiren, second against Kefla, and then third against Jiren once again. He had to be pushed to be able to use it. He couldn't just use it at will. Now, but this was a bit confusing to me because Vegeta said he was going to find a way to surpass that in his own way, but he was fighting Super Saiyan Blue Goku as a regular Super Saiyan Blue. What happened to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution? Does Vegeta not have access to that anymore as well? I mean, technically, if Super Saiyan Blue Evolution should be able to defeat Goku if Goku does not have Ultra Instinct. Because now you can compare the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution to Super Saiyan Blue Goku Kaioken times 20. They're both fighting Jiren pretty good, and then Vegeta got even stronger when he fought Topo. So Blue Evolution Vegeta should be stronger than Goku. But anyways, it's just weird how they're not bringing it back, or just at that point, it should have been, I think it would have been really cool if Goku was in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Vegeta was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and we actually got to see a bit more of them fighting. And one thing that this does do, though, this makes it so that in the next continuation of Dragon Ball, a Goku and Vegeta versus Beerus fight, or one of the two fighting Beerus. Because if Goku does not have Ultra Instinct at will, that means that he's probably going to need to team up with Vegeta before he can access it. Because honestly, I think that Super has been gearing up for a Goku versus Beerus or Vegeta and Goku versus Beerus rematch since the beginning. And we got a little bit more of that in the manga when Mastered Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta tried to fight Beerus. Now that was really cool, but honestly, it does feel like they've been building up and building up and building up to that. So I'd like to see that continue in the next series. And with Goku not being able to use Ultra Instinct at will, I think that would be a perfect thing to start with, or at least do early on in the next Dragon Ball series. If there is one, mind you, there could potentially not be a new one. But have Goku or Goku and Vegeta fight Beerus and overcome Beerus, finally. Also, guys, with Frieza having his own empire back, it makes sense because Frieza is supposed to be in the next Dragon Ball Super movie. And that Dragon Ball Super movie is going to be canon to Dragon Ball Super. Unlike the old Dragon Ball Z movies, those aren't technically canon to Dragon Ball Super. But again, what's probably going to happen, at least I'm predicting it, is that they'll do this movie, it's going to be canon for a little bit, then they'll bring back the anime will redo the movie into a 10 to 15 episode run, and that's going to be the new canon for it. But still, I'm super hyped. Now, that changes a lot, but it did look like that Goku did have the Ultra Instinct Eye in that trailer, but still, I mean, it doesn't matter if he had it or not. I'm just excited. We'll get the movie, hopefully with the manga continuing after the movie, and then a new animated series. Who knows, guys, but this does, ending it means a lot for the future of the Dragon Ball franchise. There's definitely 12 universes, but potentially, theoretically, there should be 18 universes because of the wish that 17 wished for, and that Grand Priest actually did tell the dragon that. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think down below. Please comment, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and also join my Discord and follow me on Twitter. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters, Zachrotaku and Hodag Hunter. Those are my Super Saiyans. Thanks to my Super Saiyan 2s, Darius, Israel Flores, Dutch Gamer Monkey, Connor Trigg, Locke, Gerald Herbert, Anime Paradox, Griffin Jacob, and Mystic Ghoul, and thanks to my Super Saiyan 3s, Scotland Serenity, Daraj Payton, Sin Overlord 17, Badass Thug, and the really awesome dude that only supports Broku on Patreon. And thanks to my brand new Super Saiyan 3 Patreon supporter, Ha, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support on my Patreon. It really does mean a lot, and it really does help me out. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.